Influencers do not always tell the truth, and sometimes they are exposed for lying by none other than their own fans. I'm Mackenzie, and let's get into the top 10 entitled influencers exposed by their fans. But first, make sure to subscribe if you're new here and want to see more. In at number 10, Sarah McDaniel. Sarah McDaniel became known to the world for a rare condition that made her eyes different colors, called heterochromia. She started off as an Instagram model, but following the fame from her condition, her career exploded, and she was getting deals in magazines because of her newfound fame. But shortly after all the fame, her own father exposed that it was all a lie, and instead of having heterochromia, Sarah was born with 2 brown eyes. Sarah has denied the claims and says she does have the condition, but fans are also suspicious and have noticed that her blue eyes change often, so clearly she was wearing blue-colored contacts at some point. In at number 9, Casey Sausnowski. I'm not sure if Casey was considered an influencer before this incident, but she certainly is now. In 2019, she posted a photo of herself hiking. No big deal, right? But her sister Carly decided to expose the truth and posted to Twitter the reality of the situation. Apparently, the photo was not taken on a hiking trail like Casey said, and it was actually taken in their backyard. As of now, the tweet has over 250,000 likes, so I guess Casey's secret was not kept for long. In at number 8, Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. Arguably the worst scandal Charlie and Dixie have been involved in was surrounding their family channel dinner vlog with James Charles. In the video, the girls were being brats to their private chef, rude to their guest James, and all around just acting like spoiled children. Also, during this dinner, Charlie complained about not having 100 million followers on TikTok yet, which made the whole thing much worse. In the end, fans mass unsubscribed from her TikTok, which caused her to lose 1 million followers in a single day. Trisha Paytas also got involved and doubled down on the girls being spoiled brats. In the end, Charlie apologized and cried on Instagram Live, and James also defended her, and the whole thing eventually blew over, with Charlie reaching 100 million followers a few days later. In at number 7, Marissa Fuchs and Gabriel Grossman. This couple got in major hot water after fans speculated that their entire engagement was one big brand deal. The couple filmed a 3-day-long scavenger hunt, then edited in Grossman proposing. At first, everyone thought the proposal was romantic and well planned, but then a marketing deck was uncovered, showing their engagement was something they were willing to have sponsored. The story quickly went viral, with people mocking the couple for thinking they could get away with such a scheme. In the end, the bride claimed that she had no idea any of it was happening, or that the proposal was being used as a marketing ploy. But most agree that a man would not do this unless he knew that she would have been okay with it. In at number 6, Mariel Marrero. Mar, whose real name is Mariel Marrero, participated in the challenge where you go to a 1-star location and review it on your YouTube channel. While Mar was in Las Vegas, she decided to go to a 1-star beauty salon and get a makeover. Throughout the video, she used captions to say that the makeup products were burning her skin. She also claimed she ended up with a skin infection. The worst part was that she made no effort to keep this location hidden, and she clearly trashed the place for the world to see. She also claimed that she told the makeup artist that her skin was burning with a certain product, but the MUA still used that product. Marrero said later in the video that after a couple of days, she got red bumps on her face. After that video gained traction, the daughter of the makeup artist named Tiff called out Mar on Twitter for faking the whole thing. Tiff claimed it was all set up, and Mar asked for something that the MUA said she was not skilled in. Mar also claimed to be in a rush the whole time, which made the application way more difficult. In the end, the salon asked for proof that Mar actually got a skin infection, but she never gave it. Halfway number 5, Carissa Pinkston. Carissa Pinkston was a model that was known for her work with Rihanna's Savage X Fenty brand, but she got in hot water after making transphobic comments on Facebook saying trans women are not real women. After the statement started getting backlash, she backtracked and claimed to be trans herself, saying that the comments were a reflection of her own insecurities. But then some of her old friends and classmates came forward saying that was not true and Carissa was not trans like she was claiming. Carissa then tried to redeem herself with several videos and posts, but it did not work. She told Insider that she's been devastated financially by what happened, and people shouldn't be judged for asking questions, forming opinions, and creating dialogue. In at number 4, Haley Pham. YouTuber Haley Pham was called out after she posted a video on her YouTube channel ranting about her horrible vacation to Greece. In the 35-minute video, she complained about messing up her flights and hotel bookings, also complaining about the bad experience that she had while in the emergency room in Greece after she contracted a mysterious illness. The point of the video was that Greece was not what it seemed. In the video, she said Greece's economy and government were struggling, that the island isn't fun because there isn't much to do. She also said the island isn't what it seems online, adding, quote, Santorini is not as pretty as the Instagram bloggers make it seem, so that's just a little insight in case you were wondering, because I feel like that's pretty surprising to a lot of people to hear because it's on a lot of people's bucket lists. So that's just my review of it. After the video was posted, it was flooded with dislikes and people calling her entitled. She later ended up deleting the video. And at number 3, Lisa Lee. Chinese influencer Lisa Lee gained over 1 million followers for her luxurious lifestyle. Her landlord ended up exposing her and took a video of what her apartment actually looked like, and it was the most disgusting thing that I have ever seen, full of moldy food and dog poop. The landlord said in the video that it was so dirty that even professional cleaners owners did not want to clean the apartment. The landlord also said that Lee had several unpaid utility bills amounting to about 3,000 won. The landlord described Lee as a beautiful woman online but a disgusting person in her personal life. Lee then published a video of her meeting with and apologizing to her landlord and then cleaning the apartment herself. And at number 2, Tana Mojo. The most infamous YouTuber scam is definitely TanaCon, although no one's really sure if Tana is the one that scammed people or the guy that helped put on the convention, Michael Weist. Tana made the convention just to spite VidCon, the biggest YouTube convention out there, and she went so far as to put the convention down the street on the exact same weekend. And I think everyone involved except Tana smelled disaster. Even though the venue Tana booked could only hold a little over 1,000 people, she sold tickets for about 5,000, leaving 4,000 of her fans that bought tickets to be there, standing out in the hot sun for hours. Thankfully nobody got hurt, but with a lack of security and resources, it had the potential to go even worse than it did. And finally, number 1, Jack Wagner. Jack Wagner is an internet prankster who is known for pranking influencers. A few years ago, Wagner decided to create an Instagrammable mural and put it in the middle of LA, but the catch was that you could not pose in front of it unless you had over 20,000 followers. He even went so far as hiring a security guard who enforced the 20K rule. Apparently, even legit actors fell for the prank and showed up to take a photo with the mural. In the end, Wagner roasted everyone involved and showed that the mural was nothing more than a doodle. So that's all for the list, guys. Let me know your thoughts below, but before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments from my last video on DaBaby. CC said, I can't hear DaBaby over and over in her professional ass tone without laughing, bruh. Yeah, I definitely said it a lot in the videos. A lot of the comments said it's one of those things. I was talking about other rappers and other people, so it's like I can't say the rapper, I can't say he, because I'm talking about multiple he's, multiple rappers, so I had to say his name so many times, and it's obviously like a funny, goofy name, so I wasn't having fun either. Trust me, I did not want to. Then Demakal said, Mackenzie, if you added up the number of times in your life you said the word DaBaby before this video and compare that number to the number of times you said it here, which number is bigger, lol? I'm really not a fan of DaBaby. I don't really listen to his music or really talk about him otherwise, so absolutely in that video, I've definitely said it the most times in my entire life. Then NXX said, as a member of the LGBTQ community, I think his cancellation would have been avoided if the apologies he came up with after the incident felt real and didn't defend himself in a sarcastic way at first. Also, we got better reasons to be cancelled for. I completely agree. I think it's like he could have been redeemed if he would have just done like a legit apology the first time, but he had like 4 apologies and the first few were just like not real apologies. Clearly it was just like a PR, okay, stop bothering me, I'll like say something. They weren't apologies, so it's one of the, it probably could have been avoided, but now it's like turned into this huge thing, so I don't really know where we go from here. Alright guys, that's all for the video today. Thanks so much for sticking around if you made it all the way here. If you liked the video and you want to see some more, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith. Make sure to check us out on social media, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.